Good morning. Hello. Can you guys tell me if I'm live? Because it was really strange. The videos were paused on my end, like my normal intro videos. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you toss a comment in there. I guess I could check myself. Let's not be lazy, Kayla. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing on this lovely Sunday morning? It is December the 12th. I see a few people in the chat. I just want to make sure that everything is going on my end. So I might have to mute myself a second to make sure the Oh my gosh. Okay, so sorry. Okay, I am going. Friends, how are we doing? Good morning. How are you? I see people coming in the chat. Good morning. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. And if you're nursing a hangover, be kind to yourself today. Let's say a hi to a few people in the chat. So good morning. First in the chat, Carissa, how are you doing? I hope you are doing lovely. And then we have Miss Ella. Hello, darling. How are you doing today? I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Miss Elena and I went to an estate sale the other weekend, and we had a blast. I always love going out with her. She's so great. Good morning, Patrick Murphy. How are you doing? Had a fun time with you in the chat last night with the girls at the bar. They are so, it's such a hoot. I love it. And speaking of, Miss V, guten Morgen to you. I hope I said that correctly. Please don't hurt me. I try. I had 3 years of German, and yes, it didn't settle in at all. Oh, good morning, Card Shop. How are you doing? Thank you so much for getting up early with me and hanging out. I always love your jokes in the comments, and you are much appreciated, sir. Good morning, Roy. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful night, and I hope your cats didn't keep you up all night. Mine did. So they did like to step, like they were stepping all over me last night, so it was a thing. Jessie, how are you doing? If you haven't checked out Jessie's Instagram, make sure you go check it out. She's fabulous, and every day she posts beautiful content. I love all of her posing with the packages. It brightens my day. Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful weekend and are surviving the holiday season. I think I got everybody. Please scream at me in the comments if I missed you. Always fun hanging out with you guys. So today is going to be really chill. We're going to have a nice little chit chat and talk about some channel updates as well as fun stuff happening in the community, the reseller community, as well as the vintage community, and just trends in general. A lot of big companies are being sued and or suing other companies, and lots of acquisitions all over the place when it comes to larger companies buying up indie brands. So some fun stuff to talk about. I also have another piece of Pyrex to show you all, and maybe some Hazel Atlas as well. So yeah, I had a little bit of a trouble with the video. I'm awake, sort of. Yes. I hope you are enjoying some coffee. So cheers to everybody. Cheers. Got my big cup here. So, yep. Peppermint mocha. I love it. It's the, oh gosh, I'm going to butcher the name. The oat milk. It's oat milk. the company that starts with a C. So let's pop right into it and kind of talk about some channel updates. So I wanted to let you all guys know and ask your opinions, since we have a lot of the crew here in the chat. I'm thinking about changing these to being kind of like these lives. That's what I'm talking about. Allie, hello, how are you? It was so fun getting to hang out with you last night. Had a blast. I absolutely love your cookie dough, which is her pug. So adorable. Brightened up my evening for sure. And I appreciate you, my friend. Let's see. Oh, gosh, the chat is not updating on my end. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming, hanging out with me. Backlash Fisherman. Hey, how's it going? Are you a fisherman? I did really like to fish as a child. Oh, Johnny. Hello. Good morning. All right, I'm being a little ADD here, so we're gonna talk channel updates and fun stuff, and I wanted to ask you all's opinions. Cookie Dough says snort. Oh my gosh. Tell her thank you. Give her a big squishy hug from me. So I'm thinking about changing these from being to, because the initial start of these live streams were to talk about all things vintage. But I find myself wanting to talk about like modern stuff, like what I've been watching when it comes to TV shows, and or what I've been, who's being sued by who, or like industry news, or trends on TikTok. So do you guys think I should switch it to maybe like the Kayla's variety show? Or I don't know. I think I got to come up with a name. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts. So about that. Should I do song and dances? I mean, I'm not very good at like jokes and whatnot. So, processing shoes. Oh my gosh. That is like one of the worst things I hate doing, but oh yeah, you like the variety. Okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of a fun thing, because I do talk a lot about modern stuff and whatnot. Not wearing a muumuu? No, not today. I have so much to do today, so I got myself all put together this morning, but believe me, I'm totally wearing jeans, pajama pants underneath, so no worries. Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, the chat is going crazy. Here, good morning. Okay. Like the Sunday brunch checks, take off the vintage. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking. So I think from now on, I'm going to move forward and kind of take off the vintage part of it, and we'll still talk about vintage. If you guys like me showing some of my vintage pieces that I pick up along the way, we can still do that and kind of have it, all encompassing. So let's see here. Wanted to add a few people as moderators too. Yep. Chris, good morning. I saw you sneak in there. Let's see. There you are, Chris. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Okay, so let me go to my little, I always have a little cheat sheet, and I always kind of like go back to my notes so I don't go on an ADD tangent. So channel updates and upcoming videos. I'm still keeping with the Sunday live stream on 1 week, followed by a pre-recorded video on the other Sunday. So I had a little bit of a difficulty last weekend with my pre-recorded video, and that was the Death Pile haul, which I think is so fun because I have so much stuff hanging around the house, and I think it's fun to show you guys and make me a little more excited to post some of the things that have been sitting around. I think that's a good motivator for me and a reality check that I need to get going on some of these items. Also upcoming, I hope to get my House of Gucci video out next Sunday. I have been fighting with uploading the videos, and if you guys haven't heard me talk about it, me and my friend Andrea went to go see House of Gucci, and we thrifted Gucci inspired outfits. So I did the collaboration inspiration of Gucci X the North Face, where, you know, if you've ever seen their ad campaigns, it's like totally people like in the middle of the woods, who don't look like they should be in the middle of the woods. I mean, like, I think literally one of the ad campaign photos is a woman with just like a Gucci jacket and underwear and boots out in the middle of the woods. It's so fun. So yeah, we went to go see House of Gucci, which was an amazing movie, by the way. If you have not seen it yet, I highly suggest going to see it. It's definitely going to win some Oscars for sure. Hey, good morning. I see some more people coming in. Hello, how are you? Booted Chick, how's it going? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Show the photo you took. Oh, yes. Here, let me see if I can bring that up real quick. So yes, we took some fabulous photos because we went and saw the movie. I think we went and saw like a 10 o'clock showing, and it was, I think, 1 or 2 in the morning when we got out of the movie theater, and we were like, hey, let's just go do a photo shoot. So here are some of the photos. Oh my gosh, let me not. Here's some of the photos. Let me see if this will actually. Oh my gosh. Guys, when you buy a camera and you expect it to work. Oh. Yeah, this is going to really help, Kayla. There we go. So yeah, that's me and that's Andrea in the back, and we totally look like we're in a Gucci ad campaign. It's super fun. But yeah, we found this like abandoned bicycle by the side of the road, in the middle of a field, and started taking pictures with it. And then using my car headlights. Here's some dynamic posing of, you know, somebody wearing Gucci out in the middle of the Christmas lights. So yeah, we had a really fun time. The video is really, really cool. I'm waiting to like post the pictures publicly when the video goes out to kind of promote it. So so yeah, it was really fun. So that Gucci video will hopefully come out. I would like it to come out on the 19th. And then I am going to be doing my my Sunday chit chat talk on the 26th, the day after Christmas. So maybe we'll call it like the Hangover Christmas special or something. So yeah, Patrick. Oh my goodness, you're too funny. Oh, hello, good morning. Your show last night was so fun. I had such a great time, like cracking jokes in the comments and whatnot. Oh, good morning, Douglas. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by the channel. Appreciate you all coming in. So yes, so we'll have the Christmas live Sunday brunch talk, you know, post, you know, Boxing Day or whichever. So that will be scheduled probably after my video goes live next week. So I'm finding that, and let me know, because a lot of the people in the chat here do schedule videos, and I noticed that sometimes when you schedule a video too far out, it doesn't populate within your feed chronologically. sometimes. So, and that, it might just be my channel, but who knows? Oh my goodness. Yes. The banana bread. The banana bread. All right. All right. So those are some channel updates and stuff I have for my channel moving forward. We're going to take off the vintage word at the front and maybe make it Kayla's variety show, or, post, party weekend brunch. So we'll have a good time, I promise. And so for Christmas, I do have some plans. I'm actually going to meet up with a dear reseller friend of mine, Dollar Dr. Jen, on the 23rd. And we are going to have some fun. She asked me last night if we were going to be recording, and I was like, heck yeah. And in true Kayla fashion, I have a thrifting challenge for her. So we're going to be going to the bins, and I'm going to, I don't see her in the chat, so maybe, I don't know, should I spoil it? I think I'm going to challenge her to put together 3 outfits. So at the bins. So I think it'll be so funny. Oh no, please don't be jealous. Please don't be jealous. We can hang out very soon, I promise. So let me know when y'all are in the area or want to come down. So, oh, I saw Patrick's didn't get what you wanted for Christmas coming. Oh, Patrick. Oh, I love that. I promise I won't sing like Santa Baby or anything like that. So yes. So I think the ladies talked about doing a Las Vegas trip, and I'm always down for Vegas. I love going to Vegas. But I say that, but the last time I went to Vegas, I think I was 17. So I just loved the atmosphere, and I would love to go back when I can actually gamble. So anywho, so let's move into the second part of these vintage brunch talks, and let's actually talk about some vintage. So I have 2 pieces. Well, it's technically more than 2 pieces. Yes, Vegas. I'm so ready. I'd love it. We should totally go. All right, so I wanted to show you guys, these aren't new pieces, so I can't do my, you know what? Well, the videos aren't really working today. I'll do it just for you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that worked or not, or if it was just because on my end, it just showed like a picture of the video and that's it. So, so I have, technically not new. I did pick this up while I was in upstate New York. I wanted to talk about the Hazel Atlas Company today and their lovely jam jars. So I've always wanted one of these when I first started collecting vintage and watching the Antique Nomad and watching Crazy Lamp Lady and all those fun people. So Hazel Atlas created these. Well, I should tell you about the company. Hazel Atlas started, I believe, let's see. I have my notes here. Hazel Atlas started making glass in 1887, and around like 1950, they changed to a different company name, but within that span, they were one of the greater glass companies, and kind of, I think they controlled I think it was like 15 or 10% of the market when it comes to glass. Let me go put this. No. Maybe I'll show some jadeite next time. I do have one piece of jadeite that I actually found in the wild, and that, I like to find my stuff rather than buy it. That's just me being cheap. So yeah, Hazel Atlas created a lot of the depression glass. They also made a lot of milk glass pieces. Don't really know the date in which they produced these. I think they were a promotional item that you could send away. It was like with a box of cereal, you sent in a penny and you received a jam jar in the shape of a fruit. So this is the apple. It is not marked on the bottom. Cover up my face. So, but it is in beautiful condition. I paid $2 for it. And yeah, it's really fun. I would like the full set of the jam jars because they come in different shapes. I believe, let's see. Let me see if I can share my screen with you all so we can see. Share screen, Chrome tab. Boop, 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 boop. I found this listing on Etsy, and I think they had a majority of all the jam jars that were released by Hazel Atlas, except for the pineapple. I believe the pineapple is the rarest one that you can find, but it is really fun. Like, I love this pepper. The strawberry is really desirable. People really like that, but I think that was the most common. So you can see, you know, they came in milk glass and like this green glass here. I don't know if that's, oh, look at it. Wow, it's really cute. I don't think that's uranium glass. I should probably look at it, but look at this little pepper. Look at this little pepper boy. He real cute. The strawberry is super adorable. So yeah, so here they have it in the 1930s, and they're asking $160 for the set. So I've seen these at antique booths and whatnot, and they typically are priced between $8 to $7 a piece. I don't know why I can never bring myself to pay $8 or $7, and I'd rather pay $2. That's just me being weird. Let's see. Oh, yes. Go check out Roy's Sunday brunch next Sunday. So he and I switch weeks. So when I put out my pre-recorded video, he's doing his live at 11 o'clock. So make sure you check it out. These are cute. Oh yeah, the strawberry is so adorable. I know. Oh my gosh, Allie. Oh. Yeah, that was me when I think I saw Crazy Lamp Lady pick up a strawberry once at a Goodwill, and I was like, I must have it. So that's kind of the little history behind the Hazel Atlas Company and these lovely little fruit jars, jam jars. I think a lot of also these became very popular, and a lot of companies, like Japanese companies, produced similar fruit jars with little spoons. I had a strawberry that was produced by a Japanese company, but I did sell that. So I just didn't like the spoon in that. I like the shape of the Hazel Atlas ones. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any of them, or if you are an expert in Hazel Atlas, please let me know. We can continue the conversation in the chat. Oh, Glammas, good morning. Hello. Guys, I'm weird. Oh, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. There is something in my coffee, and I don't know what it is, but it was definitely not a bug. Oh, there she is. I was talking about you earlier, and that we had some wonderful plans. Good morning, Fart Sack. How are you doing? Oh, how's it going? How are you this morning? I think it's Mike. Mike. I do like to prefer to call people by their YouTube names. I don't know if it's just a thing with me. So, but yes, Jen, we were, as I say, Jen, Dala Dr. Jen, we were kind of discussing about our plans for the 23rd and how I may be challenging you to put together some outfits, some looks. So anyways, that's just part of being my friend. Call me what you want. You know what? I really like saying your name. For some reason, fart sack, it just makes me giggle, probably because I'm 12. So, all right. So next up, I wanted to show you guys a piece of Pyrex. So, and I always like to try to show you really unique pieces of Pyrex. And I believe I talked about these in one of my other Sunday brunches. So they're going to be a little difficult to show you, I'm not going to lie. But so these are Pyrex napkin rings, and they're all tied together with a string. So let me see. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about the clanging. And I probably won't be able, let me see. I always have this piece of paper handy. There we go. So these are Pyrex napkin rings. Pretty rare to find. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say rare. I'd say elusive. Pretty elusive to find out and about in the thrift store. And yeah, this pattern is a very popular pattern for the holiday season. This is called Snowflake Garland. And it was produced in the 70s. Wow, my hand is like all in the way. Gosh, guys, there we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. So this pattern was produced in the 70s, and some of the patterns within that time frame were also produced in clear glass form, such as, you know, I call them highballs, but like juice jars, juice glasses. So you'll see a lot of like the butterfly gold and the crazy daisy pattern. Oh, good morning, Chaos. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping, and I hope you had a lovely weekend. So this pattern was produced also in those juice jars and whatnot. So I think these are kind of one thing to really look out for, because again, these weird pieces of Pyrex, people don't know they're Pyrex and usually price them as so. I went to a thrift store this past weekend, and they had a stackable bowl set of the crazy daisy patterns, and they wanted $50 for it. And I was like, are you out of your mind? Like, I understand. Like, yes, they are selling for a lot, and I would have gladly paid like $35, $40 for it, but I think 50 was just too much. You know, people are pricing stuff a little too crazy at the thrift store nowadays. And that can be argued. But personal opinion. Anyways, so yes, these odd Pyrex pieces are really ones to look out for. And if you know what you're looking for, you usually can get a really great deal on stuff like this. So yeah, my best friend Andrea found these at our usual spot, and that thrift store in particular always prices their Pyrex insane. Sorry about the clanging. I was trying to be gentle and not, you know, if you guys are wearing headphones. So yeah, so that was pretty much it with when it comes to my Pyrex. They're napkin rings, you know, not much to talk about. So let me jump back into the chat. Coffee's still brewing. Yes. I've got mine here. So, and yes, cheers again. I need it. That thing is still in my coffee though. I don't know what it is. I'll probably drink it though. Oh well. It's okay. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day. Yes, I did see your mint tray, and you didn't show it to me. Yes. So those odd Pyrex pieces are really fun, and they tend to be a little more on the scarce side. And yeah, if you know what you're looking for, you can find them. Don't worry, Roy. You know it's cool. Angry face, Kayla. No. No, not at all. No. Please, no. No, I was just teasing. I like to tease. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. I believe I have one anyways. So, so it's all good. All right. So let's, on that note, no. Oh. Wait, real friends in real life? Yeah, absolutely. Angry kid. I'm not angry. I'm really not. I just really like to tease. Okay, so now that we've talked about our vintage stuff, so let's talk about some fun, interesting news and, well, industry news. So one of the things that kind of has been trending in the past like week on TikTok especially is this whole and when it comes to resellers too, in the higher end of reselling. So everybody knows the company Chanel. At least I hope, let me not assume. So Chanel is a higher end company. And I don't know the history of it, so I can't deep dive into the history of Chanel. But for this year, they released a advent calendar for this holiday season. Now, when they first released it, they released it in October, like most companies release their advent calendar. So they put everything on the website and they put everything on the website and they listed all of the things that you get within that advent calendar. Now, this thing was like 800 fart attack, you're cracking me up, man. So this advent calendar was $800 and it was in the shape of their classic perfume, Chanel No. 5. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. Let's see. So let me see if I can pull up a picture. Bear with me, guys. All right. So share my screen. Share my screen. Here we go. Oh, share. All right. So this is said advent calendar that is causing so much controversy over in the TikTok space. So we can see that it is a bifold advent calendar in the shape of Chanel No. 5, their perfume. So, and here's one of the pictures that was on the website when you first purchased it. So the controversy when it comes to this calendar is that it was totally not worth the money. So while they included things like a full-size lipstick and a full-size perfume, I think five days out of the 25 days were literally just a sticker. If you're paying $800 for a sticker a day, like, ooh. So this calendar has been out. I know. This calendar has been out since October. And while they've disclosed everything that was in the calendar, people are arguing that they're upset that, because when you get an advent calendar, part of it is the surprise of opening up and actually seeing the items that you get. So, so a a woman on TikTok made a few videos opening them one by one, and she went viral. Unfortunately, I do not know her username, and I will post it in the description below after the video goes live. So, and while, this news is kind of old, it's only just come to light, and it kind of reignited the flame of this controversy, is that Chanel actually responded with a statement saying that this item is a collector's item, to only be enjoyed by their fans and whatnot, and it wasn't actually supposed to make it to the public. Weird, and I think another channel described it like, are you going to pull out this, Chanel No. 5 cardboard box every Christmas and hang lights on it? I don't think so. It's not a collector's item. It's a piece of cardboard, and yeah, it's pretty controversial. So, and we like to talk about controversial big companies here, right? Not all the time, but anywho, so that's kind of been trending. The story is still developing in this space. So, I'll keep you updated on the TikTok news moving forward for sure. Can you make the picture bigger? Oh, yes. Let me try that again. Sorry, I'm still new at StreamYard, and let me see. Boop, 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 boop. There. Let me see if I can open. Oh my gosh. Open image in new tab. Oh, I don't think you guys can see that. Yeah, you can't see that. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. There we go. Bam. Now let me make it bigger. There we go. So that, yeah, I think it was like $850. So it was more than $800 for all the items seen here in the photo, including just, I think it was like 5 stickers. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of that's everything there. Get a good gander at that for sure. Definitely not worth the money for sure. And I think that, personal opinion, people should be rightfully mad. I would definitely not pay that much for a lipstick and a perfume. So, yes, it's the name and the cardboard box that you're paying for, Giggle. All right. So, moving right along, I wanted to touch on some very sad news. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a downer real quick, but I am very upset. Well, I'm heartbroken because I can't be very upset for a celebrity passing away, but I heard that Anne Rice passed away as of last night, and I'm a little upset about it. I did meet her in person at the Miami Book Fair, and I did share a moment with her because me and my friend Andrea, who's featured on my channel, we we won the Anne Rice costume contest. We were dressed as Louis and Lestat from the Vampire Chronicles, and we got to meet her backstage and have a moment with her and talk for we talked and we met her, and she was so sweet and so kind. I did talk to her afterwards while she was signing a few of my books that I have, and I've been a fan of Anne Rice Chronicles, her Vampire Chronicles, for a good minute. I've read all of them, and or listened audiobook style to all of them, and yeah, it's heartbreaking, and especially when her The Vampire Chronicles, I believe, is coming to Prime sometime either next year or the following year. It is sad. So sorry to be sad, but she was an important author and really made some groundbreaking moves within the literary community. So I think I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. But yeah, so personally, my heart goes out to her and her family. It was very sudden, I think. So, anyways, moving on to something happier. Let me check my notes real quick. Let's talk about something fun. Oh, goodbye. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Miss the sadness, got my coffee. Yeah. So yeah, I was just talking about how the author Anne Rice passed away as of last night. Very, very sad. So not to be resell. Yeah. Yeah. So I do have a copy of the Interview with the Vampire first printing, and that I did have her signed, but I don't think I'm going to let that go for sure. So kind of switching gears to a little bit of the resellers stuff. Yeah, I know, Glamas, isn't it sad? Switching gears to the reselling thing and color trends. Color trends as a clothing reseller are something really fun to pay attention to and whatnot. And one of my favorite things to look out for at the end of the year is when Pantone, the company Pantone, who has founded the industry of standardizing color within marketing and media, releases their color of the year. So, and they have released 2022's color of the year. So last year, I'm gonna do this sharing the screen thing again. Here we go. Last year, just to show you guys, there were sometimes there are two colors. So last year there were two colors, and it was ultimate gray and illuminating yellow. So kind of looking back, I always like to look back too to see if these colors impacted. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I always look back around this time to see if these colors actually impacted this year. And I think I would say so, especially with the yellow. We saw a big trend. That yellow did not do much. Yeah. Gray for sure was a big color trend within this year. But, the yellow is not too far off because we did see that huge, let me kind of put my face in there. Here we go. So I actually can talk to you guys. So we did see a big trend within this winter season of bright colors in winter wear, a shocker. I always think about that line from The Devil Wears Prada, florals during spring, groundbreaking. So, but yeah, it was I guess a big thing, bold, bright colors during this winter season. We're seeing a lot, and people, people really enjoyed it. Hot water bag. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Patrick's having dysfunctional coffee problems this morning. I'm so sorry, Patrick. My favorite line, yes, it is my favorite line of that whole movie too. Just and the whole that is all. So let's stop sharing and share the fun news of this year's Pantone color. So all you purple fans are going to rejoice because it is a purple. this year. And it is called Very Perry. Very Perry is the purple for 2022, a beautiful periwinkle color. Supposedly is going to take the stage this year coming up. You don't even know what Pantone is? Yeah, so Pantone is the company that standardized color practices within media. So so something that when printed media first came into production, so advertisers would have put out advertisements. Come on, Kayla, use your words. Words are hard. And it's like, look at this pair of shoes. They are red in like a magazine, but then in the like same magazine in like a different state, it would be a different color red showing in the advertisements. So Pantone standardized color practices and said this number corresponds with this color of red. And when you're printing, you want to use this specific color red. And every year they kind of put out a little booklet. It's almost like paint swatches booklet of colors corresponding with numbers. So when advertisers, Pantone is used by advertisers, makeup people, anything having to do with the public, like printing of book colors. So yeah, they will always have a color corresponding with a number. So I hope that explains what Pantone is. And then every year, this is kind of a fun thing they do is they say that this is a... Yes, thank you. See, Roy can use his words. Oh, sorry, Glamis. Roy can use his words better than me. I'm kind of fumbling to explain the same thing that he said in a small sentence. ADD life. Anyways. So yeah, so it's used. I believe it started out in printed media and then was used for any sort of production company. So anyways, so Very Perry is the color for this year. They did this cute, like bubbly video of the color with this weird fur texture. It's pretty weird, but so that's the color and the corresponding number that comes along with the color. If you see here, like they will also go through like makeup lines and will pick out specific colors corresponding to the color of the year and highlight them. Some companies will do a specific line for the Pantone color of the year. So only one color this year. Yes. Sometimes there's only one color. Sometimes there's two. I don't think there's ever been three. But yeah. So it's always a fun thing to look forward to the end of the year. It's kind of like my year wrap up, with your Spotify account or the Year Remix on YouTube. It's just a fun thing to kind of look at. So I thought it was a very pretty color. I don't know if periwinkle will be a fashion trend this year. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. First time seeing Pantone. Oh yeah. No, it's okay. It's like a fun company to look for, like to look into. And I do like looking at their like color names too. It helps me. While some of their color names are kind of all over the place, but it helps me with color when describing colors on my reselling platforms. So sometimes I'm like, Pantone, what is this color? It helps me with my words. All right. So moving into some fun media stuff that I've been into this week and or 2 weeks, I started watching Hawkeye on Disney Plus, and I love it. I love the story so far of Kate Bishop and Hawkeye. I think it's really great. If you guys haven't seen it, I'd say definitely check it out. I do really enjoy these Marvel, like, to Disney Plus introducing the MCU movie with lots of color. That's so funny that you started talking about MCU when I was like, Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you started watching The Mandalorian. Very fun. Yes, I do really enjoy The Mandalorian and Vampire Diaries. Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Oh, you're on episode 4. Yeah, I think they are up to episode 4. And I'm kind of really sad that there's only 2 more episodes left. I'm enjoying the ride, and I think they're doing a really good job of showing Hawkeye's, like, his situation. So, and kind of homaging to different comics and his struggles with his hearing loss and whatnot. So yeah, not to I don't mean to spoil anything, but I won't spoil anything, promise. So yeah, Book of Boba Fett. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for that. I do really like the Marvel shows on Disney Plus. Wait, what? Wait, what, Patrick? Wait, what? Are you whatting at? So also I went and saw, this was like, I think I'm making up for not going to see any sort of movie in the past, like, year, 2 years, all at once, because I saw Ghostbusters, I saw Dune, I saw House of Gucci, and I have been trying to go see The Eternals, all within the last 2 weeks. House of Gucci was amazing. If you like dramatic movies, dramatic movies. Oh, he's not deaf. He's hard of hearing. Yeah, and I think multiple comic stories. He, I think in, oh gosh, I didn't he make himself deaf in order to escape somehow? Yeah, it's within his lore. They didn't just make him deaf in the show. He's not deaf. He's hard of hearing. So, yes. So House of Gucci was awesome. Dune was amazing. For it being a Dune movie, I wasn't bored at all through it. That book is extremely dry. And they did a really good job with the sound effects and the music and the spaceships. Oh my gosh. Okay. As long as you were joking. Yes. Yes. I mean, we had already planned on doing that, like, before the movie. So. Oh, excellent. You bought your first ever comic book. Excellent, excellent. You'll get addicted. I'm just saying. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Just one. Just buying one. Let's see. So mad they didn't specific. Yeah, okay. Yes. I understand that. I also think that with the pacing of this movie, it worked. I think okay, just to preface anything, like, my personal taste in movies, I loved the Lord of the Rings movies, not necessarily the Hobbit movies. Personal opinions about that, but I really liked a movie where it was like 3 hours long and I could just sit and watch it. And, if I was ever bored within that time, it was a bad movie, or, I had a pretty strong opinion about it. But if I was able to sit 3 hours through a movie and not be bored and not, oh, look around, oh, yeah, then I thought it was a good movie. So I'm excited to see the pacing of the more Dune movies coming out. Yes, so I do have plans on going seeing Spider-Man as well. I also am going to see, yes. I did like the first Hobbit movie. I thought the last two were a little strange, but yeah, we all, it's just an opinion. I do have plans to go see Spider-Man, Kingsman, oh my gosh, Matrix. Matrix is another one. All for the end of the year. So busy. So busy when it comes to movies. So everything backlog is coming, to the forefront. So, and something I am so excited about is the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel season 4 put up their trailers, and I am so excited. So Never Ending Story, yes, so many great movies are coming out. And TV shows. I'm very excited, especially about the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I loved the first 3 seasons, and I'm so excited to see where her story goes. And yeah, I believe, well, some think that the whole Pyrex and vintage Pyrex trend of, it coming back to the forefront started with Marvelous Mrs. Maisel in that lovely pink casserole dish she had in the first episode. So oh, I'm not going to highlight that comment, but yes. I thought they could do with just 2 movies for The Hobbit, because the book is divided up into 2 sections. So, like them journeying to the Lonely Mountain and then their epic battle, the Battle of 5 Armies at the 4. Is it 4 or 5 armies? Oh my gosh. I think it's 5. Anyways, at the end. So I think they could have done with two movies for The Hobbit, and it would have been good. But that's, again, personal opinion. Oh. All right, let's see what else. Something I did watch too, besides Hawkeye, I watched, I don't know if some of you are anime fans, but I watched the live action Cowboy Bebop. I enjoyed it up until the towards the end, but also, it is a new take on the series because the anime only lasted for 1 season, and some people say that it is one of the best anime shows out there. And if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, the anime, I highly suggest it. Absolutely, you can drop your link. Yes, please. If you are blued, feel free to drop links of other people and or yourself in the chat. I'm always, go ahead, have at it. So if, again, Cowboy Bebop is an amazing anime. It was, a lot of people say that it's kind of one of the holy grail animes. Canceled that Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I'm unsure about the the pacing of the live action show. It was they took different choices and it's like a rebrand, but I really enjoyed the actors and the people who played it. I was okay with the story and the acting and who they cast as the characters of Spike and Jet and Faye. Yes, Faye. And Vicious and Julia. It was great, you know. And live action show cannot be compared to an animated show unless you do it scene for scene. It's always kind of hard, I've always said that you can show similarities and appreciate the different forms of media. A book will never be a movie, and a movie will never be a book and or a comic book and or a game. It's apples to oranges. You can appreciate both, but they will never be each other. So, and I think comparing media so directly is unfair to the creators, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the live action, the risks and the choices that they took. I love the anime, So I try to be a purist, is that being a purist? I don't think so. I try to be objective when viewing different animes, but again, personal opinion. So Vampire Hunter is the only anime I know of. It's a good one. It's a really good one to know. Well, the Cowboy Bebop anime is on Netflix, so I would suggest seeing it. The English dub is pretty good, and that is the one that I first saw. Whether you watch it in the true Japanese form and or the English dubbed, both are really good. The story is beautiful. Mm-hmm. There's an anime. Right, about books. Yeah. I'm not familiar. Interesting. Do you know any of the shows or series titles? I have bots. Oh my gosh. I have bots. I did it. Guys, I did it. I hope you all. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you so much. Wow. Bots are really going around. Huh. I thought they were just really interested in what I had to say about Cowboy Bebop. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we're coming up to the hour mark. So that was basically my show. I hope you all were entertained and enjoyed it. I know I saw that a few of you put links in the chat. Let me see if I can go highlight some. So yes, check it out. Dala Dr. Jen. She is fun and exciting and always has some great stuff on Sunday, as well as Patrick Murphy. Make sure you go check him out. 10 p.m. starting tomorrow for the claim sale. I will be modding in that claim sale. Let's see. I think that was the link. I'm going to have to go really far up for that. What am I doing tomorrow night? I just pimped you. I got Pimp Santa back there. And yeah, pimping you out, Patrick. You learned things today. Oh, good. I'm so happy, and that's my goal for these shows, is to drop a little knowledge, whether it's true or not. Yeah, I try to be as true as possible when it comes to educational and fun stuff. I just hope I can be entertaining for you guys. If you do have any sort of links, feel free to drop them in the chat at this time. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll have a video out next Sunday. And also, real quick, actually, I should be dropping my own link because I have started a second channel. And this is going to be fun live sale stuff. So this is my live channel in which I'll be doing some pop-up sales and whatnot. And I kind of have a really fun idea on how to run the channel. So you'll have to see. I should be starting that within the new year. So I just wanted to kind of put it out there and whatnot. Oh, hey, Missy, how are you, darling? I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We're wrapping up the show right now, but I so appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Feel free to watch the replay. Glad you snuck in there. I love it. Anywho, thank you so much for subbing and checking me out, and I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.